Okay, real quick, I get to introduce Ethan Kline. Ethan Kline is in the middle of things. He's in the middle of our advisory. I rarely see his face straight on. I usually just see the side of it because he is engaged in conversation with other members of the group. Last year it was Jim Smith. 2 years ago it was Colin Walsh. And this year it was with the younger members of the advisory, as well as Jim, as he thought about this moment today, always learning, giving, and growing. Ethan is in the middle of the teams he plays on. Last year, during the basketball season, while out with an elbow injury, he found the next best thing, which is to help the team any way that he could. In the boys' locker room, a wide open space where one can hear anything and everything. During halftime of a basketball game, the unmistakable sound of Ethan's voice could be heard. It was time for halftime adjustments, and Ethan's voice was the blend of encouragement and constructive criticism that leads to those moments where you're ready once again to put your foot on the start line and do your very best. Ethan is in the middle of our efforts to address mental health on campus, always thinking, engaging, and pondering ways to spotlight mental health and mental health literacy, and in large and small ways, empowering those to reach out for help when feeling powerless to do so. Ethan is in the middle of the counselor teams chat. When ideas are batted around, help is needed, a decision needs to be made, Ethan is at the heart of the discussion, driving it forward until there is resolution. And Ethan is in the middle of Ainsley Dorm. The culture developed there can be best described as a happy chaos, and it is quickly becoming fertile ground for future leaders at this school and beyond. And this is so due in large part to Ethan and his commitment to see his work there through to the end. You see, Ethan loves VES. Ethan is as close to all things, to all people, as one can imagine. Ethan, thank you for all you do for VES, and we look forward to your words.
What's up? This is a council requirement. Please enjoy the following messages. All right, first, the icebreaker. What's up? I'm Ethan Kline. I'm from Forest, Virginia, and I live on Ainsley with my awesome roommate, Ethan Wang. I'm a four-year student here, and I'm going to play college basketball at Sewanee, the University of the South. An interesting fact about me is I don't go by my name here. I go by Kline and E. Kline was given to me because I'm one of 3 Ethans at this school, and I got E from hoops. Shout out Coach Sedlock. The past 4 years, VES has given me multiple opportunities to grow with my leadership. From junior RA to captain of the basketball team, I've learned many lessons and I've been able to learn what works for me. I've learned how to manage my mental health and how to operate with people I don't get along with. This place has truly been a blessing for my leadership development. But what I want to specifically talk about with leadership is the relationships and respect I've learned with it. For relationships, one of the biggest aspects I've learned with it is how you have these relationships with people. Are you kind and positive or rude and untrustworthy? The relationships you have with your peers and how you get them to follow you. There's no one shoe that fits all. It really is a case-by-case deal. Managing relationships to become friends with someone while remaining genuine to yourself is a challenge. I struggled with this a lot in my early high school days. I had abandoned my values to become cool for friends that I didn't need in my life. Not only do you lie to yourself when you do this, but it's also draining and unmaintainable. Coach Sedlar and I had a conversation this fall about relationships, in which he told me, do better. We talked for a while about the relationships I had with certain teammates. Some were great, and others needed improvement. While it was hard to hear this at first, I knew he was right. I began working on those relationships, and they've steadily improved since. Next, I'd like to talk about respect and leadership. I remember during leadership training in August this year, asking Coach Foy on Ainsley Dorm for some advice on how to get the freshmen to follow me. He said that to get freshmen to listen to you, you need to show them respect. Be kind and treat them as peers, not subordinates. This is where I see the line between a fair and equal leader versus a commanding dictator who demands to be followed because of the name of their position. Respect all and the rest will follow. Thank you, and roll shops.